I'm doing a little bit of electrical work on Sunday night. I hadn't really planned on it, but we used to have this box over here, and it was going to power a 220 volt electric heater fan, in the wall electric heater with fan. But this is where the towels are basically going to live, on the western wall here. And I finally convinced Mother to fund the electric radiant floor heat, which will be a very small electric radiant floor heat installation. Nonetheless, it will free up the space for the towels, maybe 2 towel racks. But it will also, where the milk crate is that's where Chaos's litter box will be placed. And then around here, that's where the toilet will be, but right in here will be the area where the radiant floor heat will be, which it's a very small room, 5 foot by 7, and it will keep the room warm. It's highly insulated. It stayed pretty warm in here this winter. It had no heat. It's pretty warm winter, but there were some 20-degree days out there. So right now I'm going to pull this line. This was wired 220. I'm going to rewire it with a 20 amp ground fault circuit interrupter breaker that I have as a spare in the panel. So I'm going to pull this line. I'm going to go up into the crawl space, and I'll continue filming up there. I've pre-drilled, well, you really can't see it, but I've pre-drilled a 1/2-inch hole for the Romex, and this yellow Romex will come down and get wired into my switch box. Stand by. Randall back again. Okay, so there's the box. We're going to exit the bathroom, pocket door, walk down the short hallway. That's the access panel for the master bathtub. And here is the drop-down ladder for the attic, excuse me. And we're going to go up. And let me show you what I've done up here. I'm going to go up into the attic. First things first is that I put in a new reinforced light up there. You can bang your head into it. It won't break, it won't shatter, it won't burn your head, cut your head, or set the attic on fire. And for the first time in 50 plus years that my family's owned the house, I put in a second light over there, which allows you to see what you're getting down at the other end of the attic. Let's turn around. Now here is, what's this piece of wood here? Well, I'll show you. We'll pull this over, and he goes like this. He fits right into the attic opening, and he drops down, and there is a platform for you to rest your body on as you crawl into the hole. Now watch this. See this switch over here? I wired it a couple weeks ago or months ago. I turn it on, and there is a catwalk and wire trays. Over there on the left, it's the walls, the side of the, that's a low voltage wire tray on the left, and the side of it I built too flimsy and it's broken off. On the right here, that's the high voltage wire tray made out of 1x4 and 1x6 with glues and nails. It's a lot stronger. And you can see the black column there, centered in the picture. That's the insulated exhaust tubing for the bathroom fan that I put in. And beyond that is a 10 inch by 10 inch conduit box or gang box. But I also made this catwalk so you can crawl on top of the insulation, and the catwalk rests on the tops of the ceiling joists. And so you can crawl on down and work down there without getting too dirty. And now I'm going to kill the camera, and we will crawl down, and I will let you see a close-up of my electrical work. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. I'm halfway down the catwalk here, or the crawl ramp. I just wanted to show you, the lighting probably sucks, but there is the hole I made in the roof, the insulated flexible tubing for the exhaust duct, and there's the fan. There's not really a lot. I hope, sorry, the light sucks. But so there's some of my work and some of the wiring here. This is the end of the wiring tray. And what we're going to do is we're going to crawl. I'm going to try to stay as steady. Cleaning the dust off here. I'm going to try to stay as steady as I can. There's the ends of the orange Smurf tube right there for the low voltage data lines. And that I did about back in December or January of 2009. This is the top of the fan over here, and this is the part of the framing here that I did for the fan to remove the part of the framing here that I did for the fan to remove the inch-thick plaster lath ceiling, which wouldn't work with the modern fan. It wanted half-inch drywall. So right in there, that white cable there, that's new wiring I did for the vanity light over the mirror on the exterior wall, along with a hot, always hot outlet. Here's some of the wiring I've done over the years. There's the junction box right there. That's where the blue Smurf tube, the high voltage, comes out. And there's my big junction box. I hope I did this correctly. I didn't really have a lot of professional instruction, but I'll show you. Here is the utility light, and wired off of it is a utility outlet, which is live when the light comes on. So stand by.